Hey folks, I'm Papa Boris, and this is an introductory video to a little mini-series that I will be doing, because this year I decided to do something kind of fun. I'm playing in the World Championship 2025 Through the Ages tournament via the official Through the Ages app. Now this is an open tournament, anyone's allowed to join. I thought it'd be fun to do a video on every game I play in this tournament, win or lose, and hopefully learn something from it and maybe be more prepared to take on World Championship 2026. Now in this video, I'm not going to be doing any game coverage, so if you don't want to hear me talk for the next 5 minutes, you can just go ahead and close it. I will be uploading the review of the first game at the same time as I upload this video. But if you want to stick around, what I'm doing in this one is explaining how the tournament structure works and also looking at my opponents in my first group and looking up some fun facts for each of us. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So the way the tournament works is that in stage 1, there's 233 groups of 4 players each, and you just play a bunch of games against the other 3 people in your group. Then the best player in that group moves on to the upper bracket of stage 2. And some people who do not quite do as well as the best player get to move to the lower bracket of stage 2. Now, I'll be pretty happy to make it to stage 2. I will be over the moon if I can make it to stage 3, because the 1,100 some people who are in the tournament get narrowed down to under 150 by the time you get to stage 3. You advance through the stages pretty rapidly and people drop off quickly. Now, the way that the rules actually work is as follows. The 4 of you that are in a group are going to play 2 4-player games against each other. And in each of the 4-player games, the first player will get 6 points, second, third, first, and the 4th player will get nothing. Then, once the 4-player games are completed, which happens, these games are played simultaneously, 3 3-player games will be launched, again, simultaneously. And there's the scoring for the 3-player games. This heavily encourages, of course, coming in first. You are not going to be able to second place your way to the top of this tournament. Then you will play 3 2-player games, one against each of your opponents. You can kind of imagine the reason that there's 3 3-player games is that you play 3-player games in all the possible permutations. You play 1 3-player game with each of the opponents missing. So you play 1 3-player game without person A, 1 3-player game without person B, and 1 3-player game that you're in but person C is not in. I didn't mention this, by the way, but the time controls for the tournament, or the general rules, we're playing with random mix, so it includes the expansion, the digital rules, of course, and medium asynchronous, so you have 12 hours to make a turn. But if you do not get to a turn in 12 hours, it's okay, because they gave you a custom time reserve of 36 hours per age, so your 12 hours can run out, and you can still finish the game. You've got plenty of time per age to get to the app and make your move. Alright, so that's a quick look at the structure of the tournament and the scoring. Now let's take a look at my opponents. My lowest ranked opponent is Sakic. Now, you have to understand, in the Through the Ages app, rank is not necessarily a measure of skill. It's mostly a measure of how many games you've played. Every game that you play, you get a nominal amount of experience, and you get a big bonus to experience for each person that you beat. So if you, get second place in a 4-player game, you're considered to have beaten the people who got 3rd and 4th, and you get 100 experience points for each point of rank that they have. So if you beat Sakic in a game, you'd get an extra 2,800 experience on top of the small amount of experience that you get just for completing the game. This is not an ELO system, you never lose experience, so to get to higher ranks, you just have to play a lot of games. Being good will make you get to the higher ranks faster, but still, getting to the really high ranks, because the experience requirements go up so much, is mostly just a matter of playing a lot. So this person has not played very many games in the app, but they're pretty good. They have an average result of 0.63, they have a decent win rate, at least in 2 and 3 player counts, and obviously the statistical sample size is small considering they haven't played all that many games. Some fun facts about this person: their highest culture ever was 294, though they did beat someone by 213 culture once, which I'm really jealous of. That's crazy. They've gotten 18 science per turn, 21 culture per turn, a 29 culture wonder. Those are their highest ever, and then their highest strength ever was 94 with a war where they beat someone by 36 strength. The next lowest ranked player in our group is me. I have rank 39, and you can see, I've played 258 games of Through the Ages, and I'm still not even cracking rank 40, so it just takes a lot of games to get up to these higher ranks. I have a pretty decent win rate. My average result's pretty high. Although, I will be honest, these results are skewed a little bit by the fact that I play a lot of games against my friends. Almost all my games have been against my friends, many of whom I introduced the game to. So I was playing against someone who was basically learning the game while I had already played it many times. So my win results, I'll be the first to say, are pretty inflated. Fun facts about me: my highest productions ever, Science 22, Culture 32. I was very proud of a 46 Culture Wonder I got once. I think it was Hollywood. My highest strength ever, I actually did a video on this game, was 119, and I whomped somebody by 65 strength once. The next lowest ranked player is 42, and this is Sheetar, or Shedar. And this person has played 483 games. They've played over 200 more games than I have, and that's only translated to 3 extra ranks, once we're getting up into the 40s. This person does not have a super high win rate, so although they've played the game a lot, they're not necessarily that good, but still, you always have to respect the experience and not go easy on anyone in this tournament. Your wits must be kept about you. So some fun facts about Sheetar. So highest science production ever is higher than mine, 26. Highest culture production ever is actually lower than mine. I've had 32. He's had 26. He's only gotten 36 culture from a wonder, and highest strength was 81 with a maximum war victory of 39. Now our highest ranked player is a ridiculous 54. This person is 51st across the entire app in experience gained. They've played over 2,000 games. Although they're not necessarily a super strong player, I would hope that if I had played over 2,000 games, I would have a slightly better win rate. But still, a pretty decent, seems like a very solid opponent. So this person's fun facts: they've had 30 science production at one point and 33 culture, beating me by just 1. They did get a 50 culture wonder at one point, which I'm very jealous of and I wish I could see. Their highest strength ever was 111, and they whomped somebody by 62. All right, folks, that's it for the introductory video for this tournament. Stay tuned, as I'll be posting a replay and analysis of all the games that I play in this tournament, win or lose. I'm really excited for that. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.